Hey everyone, let's take a tour of my cozy Lego camper. It is 16 studs wide by 8 studs deep. Here we have Jay the Surfer to show the scale of the camper. So here we have a retractable step and the door to get inside the trailer. These train doors are always a bit stiff to open. We'll take a tour in the interior in a bit. Here we have the hood for the stove and oven. Here's the rear. We got a spare tire and a bumper with brake lights. Here's the back. We got our water and electrical hookups. Large window. And we got a set of windows here. Some of you probably already can guess. And here we have a propane tank. Now the top does come off. Just sit inside. So here I have a fake skylight and an air conditioner. We've got to keep ourselves cool. And here's the interior. Pretty cozy. Let's take a closer look. As we come into the camper, we have ourselves a nice little sink and an oven and range on the right hand side. And here's the door to the bathroom. This just opens up. Very squeaky. And here we have a little dinette booth. Seats up to 2 people, and here we have a set of bunk beds. Now I try to scale everything for minifigures as much as possible. So here we have Jay the Surfer. He can easily sit down. And the reason for the large windows so he can rest his arm on the window ledge. Now as far as for the bunk beds are concerned, they can hold minifigures, but it is a bit of a tight squeeze. So I'm just going to set those in there. I got another minifigure. You all remember him, Jaden McBrick. I still have him after all these years. Put him on the top bunk, and surprisingly, they do fit. And the top does clear. It depends on what hairstyle, but most of the time the top will clear. If you want to get the minifigures out, you just shake the camper. And obviously you can tell the beds come out too. And well, I can't get him out of there. So obviously this bed just rests on some track pieces, and this bed also does come out as well to reveal some extra storage. So you can put like fishing poles or extra camping supplies, and putting the beds in here are a bit of a challenge. Actually got to feed them through the door, and you just have to plop these in here. It's the only way to really get the beds to fit and utilize the space. This one just goes right back in there. It's a very crude tour of this camper. I don't script my stuff. So that's pretty much the living area. Now here's the small wet bathroom. And we do have a shower and a toilet. And I call it a wet bathroom because the shower and the toilet are in the same stall. And if you need to brush your teeth, you're just going to have to use the little kitchen sink. Got some upper cabinets. There's the range hood. And all in all, this was a nice little project to put together. It took a few days to complete it. And it does work with all my vehicles, like the little red pickup truck, green SUV, the sand green pickup truck, and the old school basic pickup truck with the trailer hitch modification. And yeah, putting the top back on is pretty simple. Set that right back on there. And we are ready to go on a camping trip.